Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today, walking up in here, we're having a look for some mud crabs and probably head out a little bit later, go for a dive. It's a little bit windy at the moment, so we're hugging in on the coast here. I'm going to chase a mud crab in the shallows. Holy shit! Look at that for us. Holy Holy shit. Little black tip reef shark. He wants me. Ah, he's just being naughty. Got here, Jake, big mud crab.
Yeah.
You want it?
Yeah, I'll poke him out here.
Oh, yeah, righto. Hey, I won't be able to pull him out of this hole.
Yeah.
A bit small.
Will my arm get
I'll try to film him. We've got a huge mud crab in here. He's just in this little shoaly rocks. I'll stir him. I'll see if I can film him there.
Like I could spear him, but I'll kill him.
Yeah, I want to keep him alive, eh?
He feels not too full.
Can you push him to show us his catch?
He didn't like the spear up his ass. Crab, we need a couple more for dinner. Oh, that's a big nipper. I've just got around the rocks here, I'll just show you. There's a big crab. I'll try not to disturb him so hopefully he doesn't go right back up in. That is a big crab. He's only got one nipper bite. We found his nipper back up on the beach here, so I'll try to stir him up and get him out to me.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, Connor.
I will eat that big bastard. Look at that. That is a big crab.
No nippers.
No nippers, but
Oh, I got one.
we got this big bastard. Accidentally ripped his nipper off, but we might put him back up in here. And since he's only got one nipper, this is fresh. We'll eat this, and he will regrow his nippers back and be able to breed and everything. So we put him back up in there. No waste of a crab because he threw it. And if we don't get another one, we'll grab him on the way back. So we're just walking out in the flat here. Just walking, we're checking up in the rocks there. Hey, look at this big bastard here. Woo! He's fiery. He knows where I am too. Hey, get him. Woo! One wing nipper too.
Wing
That is a horse. A big crab, eh? That one there's about the same size. Look at that.
Yeah.
That nipper's way bigger. That is true. There we go. Just cut the back screen to see. Woo, big buck. You should get him real close.
He's flexible, this one.
Hey!
Close.
You got him.
Show us your crab toe. What's that, 3 now?
We just found another little nipper he's been smashed into and little fish have eaten all the stuff out of him, but it's not this guy's nipper, it's the opposite side, so yeah, no, that's good. Are you got there, mate?
Crab bucket.
Just coming up into this little flat, little mangrove bay here and seeing a few bull rays and stuff, and on the coast, not seeing any crabs. And the keep going. I might try to suss over a bit closer to the mangrove line. Huge mud crab right there. He's eating something, eh?
He's sleeping.
Is he?
Put your foot straight on his back.
You reckon?
Yeah. Before he sees you.
He's a big boy, isn't he? Very big mud crab. Oh, holy shit! Look at that for a second.
Holy.
That's a big mud crab. Holy. That is monstrous.
It's gotta be one of the biggest we got.
Yeah, it is. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take him.
Yeah, open the bucket. He looks big once he gets close to you.
No, he's too heavy.
Use the spear to open it.
I'm
Put that nipper in
Put it in
first.
first.
Put the good nipper in first.
gonna drop him in backwards.
Something like that. Yep.
Okay.
He's dead. Get in there, boy. Just come out our little crab honey hole in here now. We're gonna boost out to a little reef. We've seen a good bit of viz on it the way out, so we're gonna go out there, try to find a rock, and see if we can get a crayfish. Why, did he know there was crays on it?
Yeah, this thing said, oh, just let me get in here. Just let me get in. I want to beat Connor.
Did he go?
He's gone too, the second one.
The second one.
The second one went under the
We just got a couple crays. There was 3 crays on that rock there. I speared one, I saw the dog Jake went straight under him. smacked it, and then I popped up, and I thought he was going to keep checking the rock, and I still had the crowd, and he just swam off, and I looked in, and there was 2 other painted, so I tried to practice grabbing them. I just blew both of them. They shot out each way. One was a bit of a horse too, but lost them. So wind's starting to pick up. We might head back to the island and do a bit of a cook up. So we just got back to the island, lit a fire up. Got a crazy southeasterly behind me. It's just pumping. The boats are out here on the beach tied up, and they're just getting pumped. But we're gonna light a fire on the beach and then go get the mud crabs and do a bit of a cook up. What do you got there, mate? Woo! Wax for days. Big dogs. Hey, you got the camera. Where's the crab? So what we're doing tonight, I do apologise for the wind because it's absolutely howling, but we're digging a big hole in the coals. We're going to put the crabs in the real hot sand, fill it back over, put coals on top, and hopefully we're going to put them in there for 20 minutes and hopefully it cooks them right through good. It's a bit of a trial and error thing we've got going on here, but Jake's doing a cup murray tonight. The master. So I've just dispatched all the crabs. So windy. We're going to chuck them in this little hole here. It's super hot, that sand. Bit of coals in there with them?
No.
Nah? Here with the cooked crabs. Smoky, sandy crabs. Beautiful. Wish we brought the pot. We've just woken up. We just packed up off the island. We had a bit of a late start this morning because it's so rough, but we're a bit tucked in here. That mud crab feed last night didn't go to plan. We had to pull them out of the sand, put it back on top of the coals. The wind was just howling. But we ended up eating them. It was 4 crabs. It was a good feed. We smashed them, but what we're going to do is we're going to head over to another reef, a bit of a lagoony reef. We're going to try diving there, maybe find some crays, tuskies, target, and then maybe flick some big stick baits around today. So we'll see how we go. Jake goes on. Are you in the bricks? Up him, up him. That's pretty big. It looks small there. You want me to back up on it?
Real hot.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, fucking yeah.
What you got, mate? You gonna get shark? Oh, what is that big G-banger? Look at it. Woo! Look at that big dog. That's a monster. What are we gonna do?
Your GT buster.
Hey. You're gonna have to help. Woo! That's a monster! Yep.
Aerial snap.
Snap. Big dog, buku in your cheeks. What are you gonna do now? Good release, mate. Good release. Shark there, eh? That's a cast, man. Come on, there's one on it there. You got scared of me. Only got a little pup compared to Jake. He doesn't deserve a real loose release, that one. Holy bro, it's stacked up. What the fuck are they? Big dog, spear him. You want to do a real loose release? Not here. So we just had the boost off that little rock. I only pulled a big queenie and a trevally off it, but we'll be back there one day. Hopefully we can get some good fizz and we'll dive it, but it looked like a bit of a dirty area, so we'll have to fish it properly with some good vibes and better lures. But we only had what we got, so now we're going to boost a fair bit out of the way to where we got to go. And I run over it the other day. I thought it was a rock when I run over it, and I dived it. Turns out it was a wreck, and Squizzer's keen to have a look. He's having a fish. He's so keen on this hang, but we're going to boost that now and see what we can get. So we've got good life showing. We've got the little rocky wreck thing showing. Squizzer's keen. We're going to jump in now, see what's down there. Whew, she is stacking up. We got in on the wreck and I've done the first drop down and there was a cobia there on it, and I sort of platooned over the wreck, and I just looked behind me and he come in behind me for a look, and I tried to swing the gun around. He gave me the slip and I had to pop back up, and Jake reckons he went down, seen a couple horse finger marks, but they gave him the slip too, and the visibility was just poor as. So we got out, probably get eaten by a shark diving in dirty water like that. So we're gonna go chase maybe a crayfish in the shallows and hopefully find a bit better fish. We're in the shallows again, tucked behind a bit of an island. We're gonna have a dive back here in the crays because the northerly's kicked up and it's just howling out the front side. So we're on the back side away from the wind. Gonna have to chase a crayfish. Just parked the boat up in our little bay. We're gonna camp in the night. It's looking pretty deep. Hopefully there's no rocks out here. Just gonna park the boat here. It's pretty shallow at the minute. Just gotta go get a back anchor and we'll set this boat up properly. I'm just heading out to the boat now. I've got to tie it up properly, run a front anchor out, run this back anchor out and anchor it up to that star picket there. This is what you sort of do if you're in any bays, even works on islands sometimes if you don't have any pulley system. Front anchor to back anchor, pull it tight and that holds the boat in place if you haven't done it before. Well guys, we're doing a catch and cook now. We've got a huge storm rolling in out the back here. Hopefully it doesn't come this way. I think it's going the other way. Jake's up here doing a bit of GT busting. But we're gonna do a cook up. So got this Wagyu meat here, and it is going to be prime. It's a little bit bloody at the minute, but look at, check out the marble and that, insane.
Do you want to swap that out?
Yeah, gas cooker, and it's beautiful crayfish. Yeah, tiny bit. Yeah.
Freaking rain and storm going inside. It's coming quick.
Very quick. Oh guys, we're trying to do a cook. We're trying to do it all, but you just can't help the weather. We're just about to get pumped by a big storm. So we're gonna chuck these steaks on. We'll see where we get at with the crays, but I do not know how good this footage is gonna be. What a show. Do we just give up? Good bird. Flying in. Got our crayfish, we had our Wagyu, but we're gonna have to bail out of here. Alright, we'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully we're not dead. We survived a storm, guys. We've just woken up. Sun's coming up. We've been struggling with like a bit of, probably about a 20 knot southeasterly, and it is just absolutely glassed out today. Finally, that big storm smashed us. Boat, just everything just glassed out after that massive storm. So today we are going to chase some big fish. We've been sort of holding out because we've got heaps of fish in the freezer at home, and we speared a few cray because we've got no crays. But today we're going a bit deeper. We're going to chase some big red fish, so stay tuned. This is our last day out here. We've got to cruise back because it is Christmas Eve. We've got to cruise back to the ramp today, but today we're going to chase some big red fish and hopefully we can get them. We've just suited up. We're bombing a bit of burley down on the rod now. Got all our burley here. Drop the teaser down, so we're just about to jump in on the Nannygai. There, the Nannygai's there under the boat. We're going to bomb down and see if we can smack one. 25-meter wonky. Good nanny off it. He was just sitting right over the top. Since it's half a deep dive, I'm going to drop this down. Jake's a bit toey on getting down 25 meters, so I'm going to bomb this down, see if I can bring him up, bring the nannies up for him. I done the first drop, 25 meters. Jake was in making sure I didn't die down there, and sort of we hung it just a bit behind the wonky hole, and I sort of remembered it was up front, so I swam out in front of the boat, bombed down, good sized nanny straight on, and I just whacked it. He sort of went to turn away, and lucky I had the roller gun, bitted length on it and whacked him and went straight through. Gave him a little bit before I released the wheel and swam straight back up to the top, but this is him in here. Let's go. Nannygai, how big you reckon? Probably 78, eh? I guess. So that big bully come in after Jake went for the second drop, hit the bottom. He seen Nannygai, it was a huge barrel of a bull shark. Maybe because we were burling up, it's come in on the scent, but we're going to get off this Nannygai now just because he got nipped off and head over to another one, see if there's more Nannygai on there. Just found another wonky hole and it's got good fish on it. This is a brand new one, it's a little bit shallower, 23. Good for Jake. Happy, mate? Yeah. We're actually not too far from where the bull shark was, so hopefully he doesn't come over and find us. Nannygai. You see where I come up from? That's where the wonky, out on the wonky. You want to bomb it again? So we just dived that second wonky. Jake had the first drop. He went down. You seen the bottom, eh? Yeah. Seen the bottom, but he dropped not on the wonky hole, but he felt something pop up in his ears, so he had to come back up pretty quick. And I got the second drop, and I sort of hit the bottom. Wasn't quite on the wonky. Had to swim out to the left a little bit, and the Nannygai has come straight out of the wonky onto me, and I sort of tried to pick the biggest one, whacked him, pumped it back up the top, and got him in the esky. So I'm going to leave them now. There's probably about 6 or 7 nannies on that. I'm going to hit the next wonky hole, see what's on that. We just pulled up. This is our third wonky hole we're diving today. Jake just jumped in. This is a little bit shallower again. It's just getting a meter shallower every time. So he's going to jump in, breathe up. I'm going to be dive buddy on top. We've parked right on the wonky hole so he can hang off the back of the duck board, dive straight down hopefully, and they'll be there. So we're going to get in, see how we go. So we dived that third wonky. We struggled a little bit to find it. Hung behind it, hung in front of it, and then I finally found it. So it's just behind the boat here. Dropped down, there was fish on it at the start, and I hit it and I was like, there's nothing here, and I looked behind me, there's a huge bull shark coming behind me, so I went straight back up. The girls were watching me on the sounder and I was saying he's a dickhead, there's no fish on the bottom, and I come straight back up because there's a big bull shark. So I don't know what we're going to do now. We're going to go try find some more ground. So me and Squiz just jumped in the backside of this little island here. Heaps and heaps of brain coral bommies, and I sort of dived out the deep at the start and there was not much life going on. As soon as I went up in the shallows, I found a heap of crays, heap of green crays, but I've got enough at the moment, so I was just practicing trying to grab them, but I'm no good at it. Both of them gave me the slip, but we're gonna boost around. It's really dirty here. Maybe find a bit of viz, otherwise wind's picking up, we might head back to the boat ramp. Big dog. Good size finger. That's the haul. We just got home. We're gonna fill all these fish up, put them in the hay, and we're gonna start making food for Christmas. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch us on the next episode.